A majority of the Kenyan population, the political class, the religious groups as well as the civil societies seem in agreement on the need for ending the culture of impunity by punishing those responsible for the 2007 post-election violence. But the million-dollar question remains, how do we do it? A proposed local tribunal with international participation to handle the sensitive matter has been bashed, with calls for the International Criminal Court to take over the thorny issue. So is it an admission that we cannot resolve our own issues?
When you politicize situations like those, then it becomes very difficult to know who is going to begin apprehending these people.
We cannot depend on outsiders. Outsiders may help us, but they cannot solve the problem for us. We seem to be afraid of one another.
The local judicial mechanism has earned little public confidence, making it difficult to deal with such a sensitive matter as post-election violence. However, analysts believe only focused constitutional and institutional reforms could restore the Kenyan people's faith in the local judicial system.
Any institution is only as good as the people who sit in those institutions, and those people will only be as good as the checks and balances that keep their behavior in order.
We seem to have a law which defends people on top and punishes the one below. That must be abolished. A crime is a crime. Doesn't matter who commits it.
During her recent visit, U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, like the rest of the international community, asserted that only Kenyans can resolve their own problems.
We continue to believe that a special local tribunal is in the best interest of Kenya, so as to avoid having outsiders determine the outcome here.
The Cabinet's choice of a Truth, Justice and Reconciliation Commission to prosecute post-election violence suspects appears to be a non-starter from the onset. Questions have been raised on the impartiality of some of the commissioners, including the chairman, Ambassador Bethel Kiplagat.
If we allow impunity for what happened last year, 2012 is going to make 2007, 2008 seem like a picnic.
So is ours a country of skeptics whose population doubts or politicizes its local institutions, yet so desirous of ending the culture of impunity? There seems to be a general agreement amongst all Kenyans that there is urgent need to deal with impunity. However, reforming the institutions that are going to deal with impunity will take collective responsibility from the politicians as well as the Kenyan population, and not doubting those institutions.